Hey everybody, welcome into Universal Beauty, and today we are going to be creating a look that is the farewell to summer, last little hurrah before we get into the fall and winter colors using the Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple palette that looks like this. Okay, so if you would like to know how to do this look and stick around, oh, and there's also, I got a giveaway for you this time for the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. So keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. I've already got my foundation and concealer, a little touch of blush, and some contour in place. And today I used the Doll 10 Hydrolux foundation and also the Doll 10 Hydrogel Concealer. And you know, they have this great brush that's this double-ended brush that you can use one part for your foundation and one part for your concealer, and so that was applied with that. Also, let me see. Oh, I set everything with Bye Bye Pores. This is from It Cosmetics. This is a pressed version of what it was has always been like a loose powder thing for them, but they've got it in this compact form that looks like this. It comes with a brush. Usually with any kind of cosmetics, I toss the brush out because I usually have my own that I like to use better. But if you want to take this with you during the day, this is the type of little brush it comes with. And it's great. You just kind of get a little on there and you can sweep it, and it really just minimizes pores, really puts like a nice finish over your skin. Gosh, I've really kind of got the sun blasting on me, so I'm wondering if I can adjust my lighting a little bit so you can see better what's going on here. Is that going to work? Yeah, okay. I guess we'll keep it like that. Anyway, so this It Cosmetics, this retails at itcosmetics.com for $29, but today we're going to do a giveaway, actually. I got one for you here, too. New in the box. So just be subscribed and comment down below to tell me, you know what, I was thinking that starting on the next video, I'll go over a couple of great products with you that I've been finding for the beauty lover in your life, and we'll do kind of a, you know, a gifting guide, you know, for Christmas. I'll just like let you know about a few things that I found. So just let me know when you normally start your Christmas shopping. I think it would be fun to know that if you're early or if you're a last day kind of person. But anyway, you will win one of these if you're subscribed and you just tell me that. We'll draw for it next weekend, okay? Anyway, let's get to it. My friend Ruthie, who is a friend of mine on Instagram, she and I always talk about different palettes and eyeshadow things, and we were kind of talking about hanging on to that last hurrah for summer before we go into all the spicy colors for you know, the winter fall season. So she liked this look that I did with this sparkling pineapple palette from Too Faced. So I thought we'd just do one of those today. And using this palette, it's kind of got some, you know, neutral shades, a cinnamony kind of color, a deeper brown, and some shimmers as well. So let's try out a look on that. I'm gonna put my mirror light on, but if it blows everything out, I guess that's okay. All right, now today I'm gonna be using, Sigma brushes are my kind of favorites. They are synthetic brushes, so they're vegan friendly if anybody has any of those kind of concerns. And there's like a lot of brushes for great detail work on your eyes that you can get from Sigma. Now, if it's kind of cost prohibitive for you, they're not super expensive, but you know, if you have those kind of concerns, you can get the Jeffree Star Morphe Collab Brush Kit, which is very reasonably priced for all these brushes. I mean, you pay less for this whole kit than what you'd pay for some luxury brands for an entire brush. So that's also a really good deal. But anyway, for today, I'm gonna be using the Sigma brushes. And let's see, I guess I'm gonna start out with this one, which is a Duo Fiber Blending Brush. Looks like this. Okay, and I'm gonna go into, well, you know what, I tell a lie. I'm actually going to use what they call the cut crease brush, like this. See, it's got that little angle on it, but I'm just going to apply a neutral shade over my entire lid, and that would be the first color here. These, do they have colors on them? Let me see. I guess this one, it's called Pineapple Cooler. It's at the top Okay, there we go. It's kind of just a neutral vanilla colored shade. Okay, and by the way, this palette smells like pineapples, so it's wonderful. But anyway, I'm just kind of going over my entire lid with that. And just above the crease for, this will be my transition shade. I'm just laying down a little bit of color. You can hardly see it, and it's really just there to help the other colors blend along as we go. Okay, next up, now I'm going to use that, this is a E41, and it's a duo fiber blending brush. But I'm going to use it, and I'm going to pick up that cinnamony color, that third one down, which is called Island Queen? I guess so. Yeah, I guess, yes. Island Queen. Okay, sorry, sometimes the labels on these things are a little confusing. I don't know if they're on backwards or if I'm reading them wrong. Okay, so I'm just going to start going in my crease with this and back and forth in that rainbow arc. Just laying it down in the crease. And then I'm going to bring just a little down underneath my lower lash line as well. Whatever's left on the brush. You don't have to reload for that. Okay, do it again on the other eye. So yeah, I have actually started, believe it or not, my Christmas shopping. I just am so ready to have it done. I don't like the last minute thing. My nephews always wait until the last minute to give me their list. I don't know. I always would prefer to have a list because you just don't want to run the risk of getting people what they don't want. Have you guys tried this stuff out yet? This is like these things that are these brush color swatch pads. It's like a, almost like a brush you'd use or a sponge you'd use to clean your sink. It's one of those scrubby type material things. Well, anyway, after you use your brush, you just run it over this and it takes the excess color off. And so you kind of got a fresh start again. This one is just, I think I got this at like a, like a Marshall's. And this one, Ellen Tracy Brush Color Swap Pad, Blank Slate, cleans bristles between colors. Looks like that. I think Ellen Tracy and Nicole Miller are always these off kind of brands that I see at the Marshalls or the Ross, TJ Maxx type places. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, this is a nice little tool to have just to swatch your brush to get all the excess of the previous color off of there when you're moving on to something else. Now I'm going into this very toasty brown color, second to last, and that one is called, gosh, it doesn't seem right. How's that called? Coconut Sugar. I think this label's on backwards. You know what? I think this color is supposed to be Tutti Cutie. Well, anyway, all right. It's just that deepest, darkest brown. And I'm loading my brush tip with that. And I'm just going to do now the outer corner. And that V, just not taking it all the way into the crease. I'm just doing the leg side and also underneath. Gosh, the smell of this is so good, though. Whoever's in charge of the smells over at Too Faced, you're just doing a cracking good job. It's really, really good. So anyway, as I was telling you, yeah, I have started my Christmas shopping. It's been pretty successful so far. I'm going to make some stuff too, but anything that I need to buy, I'm kind of trying to get that done just because I really hate stressing at the last minute. I know there's some people that live for the Black Friday sales. Power to you if that's what you do, because gosh, I just don't think I wouldn't be up for it. Too many people, it just in a fighting mood. I don't think I want to deal with it. Okay, so you got that deeper color just in your corners out there. Move my brush around on that, but I'm going to pick up a different brush now. This one is the E43 domed blending brush. It looks like this. Also Sigma, everything Sigma today. And I'm going into this really pretty, it's like a duochrome color. It's kind of showing bluish green. It's showing more green on camera, but it's got some undertone with it. Now, what am I calling this one? I think this one is supposed to be Island Queen. I'm thinking my label on this is backwards anyway, so I'm gonna pick up some of that. Anyway, it's the greenish duochrome sugar shimmer that I'm picking up onto this brush. And I'm gonna go onto the ball of my eye, the orbital part of my eye with this, back and forth, and I'm just blending it through the other colors. It's a subtle, it's a subtle shimmery shade, and it's really, really pretty. And yeah, this is like, again, like my friend Ruthie and I were saying, our kind of last summer hurrah look just before we turn over to the russets and the cinnamon colors and all the things fall, which, you know, is not a bad thing. Those are great colors, but it's just kind of fun and kind of a sad goodbye to let summer release itself. I think, you know, where my friend lives, she lives in Colorado, and they already have snow. So yeah, this is definitely for her. Okay. All right, and so now that's in place. We're gonna put it in the sponge thingy again. I like this thing. I think it's like a really cool thing. And I guess when you get a fair bit of color in there, you just wash it and start again. Okay, so now this brush is really nice and clean, and I can use it to completely blend with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just minimize the lines of demarcation between colors here. If you get a little fallout, you know, just take your other brush and brush that away. You're never gonna get away from fallout. It's just how it is. Okay, so we're just blending that. No lines of demarcation. That shimmer is a really pretty color. And it just, this formula is nice. It really blends out really, really well. Okay, and just, I'm thinking I'm gonna go back in and just load up the corner with a little bit more of that dark brown color. Because I just wanted a little more darker on the edges. I think that's it. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a little bit of brown liner. This is the Laura Geller Ink Credible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil, and this one is in the color Brown Sugar. Okay, I'm gonna just go along my lower lash line just to where my iris stops. I don't go all the way to the inner corner, just cover that little bit down below. Okay. And I'm still really loving these liquid liners. They're waterproof, but they're from the Asian market. So sometimes it's funny, the packaging is the same. They seem to go for these feather things, but the brand name is never the same. So it doesn't even, you know, help me to tell you the brand name. You just shop in your local like Asian market. Usually they have a little beauty section. That's where, like, I've been finding these. Sometimes the feather is red, sometimes it's black, but this one, the brand is Nagetta. The one previously, I think it was Uest or something like that. So I don't know where they get the names. Anyway, it's a nice little felt tip marker. And I really like these. I feel like you get great control and Pretty smooth finish, but they really are more waterproof than anything I've kind of been able to find. You know, I just have this thing sometimes where my eye waters in the morning and I don't want to do my makeup 3 times, you know? So I appreciate when something says it's waterproof, and it really is. I like that. Okay. All right. Now I'm just going to coat that with a little bit of mascara. I'm going to go with the old favorite, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I usually just kind of warm this tube up in my palms before I get started. Not necessary probably, but it's just, maybe it's a psychological thing that I just have to do. Anyway, love this mascara. It's like Barna and the best that I can find, so I'm just doing a quick coat. I don't do the zigzag pull thing. I just blink through it just to put some volume into my lashes. One or two coats and a little along the bottom. Oops, I think I see. You know how sometimes a lash will come off in your mascara wand? You want to get rid of that, because if it drags across your face, you're going to be in trouble. Okay. And just a little along the bottom. Okay, let that dry for a minute. And let me see. If you need to, you can use a lash comb to separate these rogue lashes you might have. Don't use a pin. Please, God, don't ever use a pin. This is already, you know, borderline dangerous, because look at how many needles there are on the end of that thing. Yeah, just... Oh, it makes me crazy when I think of the way people waver a pin around their eyeball. Gosh, you can really hurt yourself so much. And I don't think anybody realizes until you do stab yourself in the eye with a pin, then you know. Okay. For my blush, I did use my favorite man, Edward Bess Bed of Roses. That's my go-to daily, on the daily. Gosh, it's almost like my quest for the perfect blush is over. Okay, it looks like this. Got the little EB. My particular shade that I love is Bed of Roses. I think I might have told you guys they're discontinuing this, which I can't believe. So I bought every single one that I could get my hands on so that I have enough to last me the rest of my natural life. But I'm sure that he's going to come out with something else. There's no reason to just discontinue a shade unless you got something else cooking. For highlighter, I think I showed you guys these. They're the Too Faced, what are they called? It's a highlighter stick. I showed you the sparkling strawberry that I had before. This one is called Pink Lemonade. You can use these on your lips as well. Again, the smell is intoxicatingly pineapple. The strawberry one, I think you know, was a little more reddish. This is golden. And, you know, with a stick, you just apply it exactly where you want it to sit. And then blend it in with your fingers. All right. I think I probably should do something about my hair before we end this, so just give me a second. Okay, so this is the final look, the last hurrah, leaving summer, going straight into the holidays of fall and winter. So I hope you enjoyed this, and don't forget, we're doing that wonderful giveaway for the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. And gonna draw for this next weekend. So be sure you're subscribed. Hit that little subscribe button down below. There's a notification bell down there too if you want to be notified every time that there's a new upload. And just let me know when you normally start your Christmas shopping. I'm curious to know. So if you just do that, subscribe and leave your comment, you'll be entered to win. That's a $29 value, and I will send it off to you as soon as we announce your name, and we'll get it in the mail right away. So you can either gift it, or Happy Christmas to me from me, or Happy Holidays to me from me kind of thing, okay? So we'll see you next time. Sparkle Heart, everybody. Thank you.